And we're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Travel Tip Tuesday. Yes, we got some information to give to you, to share with you. So we hope that you are ready. We are doing this simultaneously on Clubhouse and on Facebook and on YouTube and on LinkedIn. So get in where you fit in. Hey, I am Janae, also known as the Travel Vet to some of you, and if you don't know me, hello, now you do. I have my girl, Miss Cherie, on the Clubhouse, leading the way on that end, along with my business partner and sister in success, Miss Katrina, and we got Miss Kim and Miss 𝒯𝓂𝒶𝓋𝓐 and Miss 𝒯𝓇𝒶𝓋𝓒 in right now. So what I ask for you Clubhouse peeps is go ahead and ping. Let's see, that's the bottom left-hand corner, I guess. Yeah, right-hand corner if you're looking at your phone. Ping some people in and type in travel. Anybody who resonates with travel will get on board. And then on the left-hand side of your phone, if you're looking at it, if you hit that recycle looking like arrows on the top and the bottom, then guess what? You can recycle and share this room in these Clubhouse streets, right? And on that note, I am going to mute myself and let Miss Cherie, my partner in crime, take it away.
Grand evening, everyone. I am Cherie Jones from BU Travel Pros, and thank you so much, Miss Janae, hanging out over there in Costa Rica, my sister in success. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight. I just want to get started on this Travel Tip Tuesday and let everybody know, just want to wish everyone happy National Plan a Vacation Day. That's one of the things we're going to talk about tonight. Yes, planning a vacation. Did you all know that it was a national day? Yes, it is. It started back in 2015, and that's when the travel industry and the partners began tracking American vacation usage. And what they found out is that so many of us had vacation days, but we weren't using them. And it was negatively affecting our mental health, our personal relationships, and our job performance. Yes, we needed to get away. So we're going to talk about that tonight. So welcome, ping some friends in, and let's get this party started. Happy National Plan a Vacation Day. Where do you want to go?
Hey. Well, you heard her. We are doing National Plan Your Vacation Day, and we're getting ready. I didn't know it was a day either, so we're going to give you some tips.
And if you'd like to come up, I'm going to invite a couple people up. We have Miss Kim. Miss Kim, would you like to come up and join us? And we have 𝒯𝓇𝒶𝓋𝓐, and we have 𝒃𝓂𝓶. So welcome, ladies.
So since this is National Vacation Day, why do you think that we do this every Tuesday, 30 minutes, but a lot of people don't know that it's National Vacation Day, right? It's actually going to be on the 25th, right? The 25th of January. It's the day
it's actually today, the fourth Tuesday in January. So every year, whatever day that falls on, that fourth Tuesday, that last Tuesday in January is when we're going to celebrate.
All right, so we're about to get ready to start closing down January. It's just that quick. So here's the deal. That's what it's all about. But I think that came from other countries. What other countries do you know that does siestas, where they just shut everything down at lunchtime, no matter what time it is, they are going to have a lunch? Anybody?
The only one that I've experienced is Germany.
Germany, yeah. Okay, that's good. How about Italy? Italy, they lock it down at lunchtime. If you come during lunchtime, you won't find them because they will be on lunch. Siestas are known in different cultures that they take just to relax, to actually go and enjoy lunch. Not that sitting at the cubicle type of lunch that Americans have gotten away with. And I think it's 30 minutes, right? 30 minutes, maybe to an hour if you're lucky, or less to have that. But that is really a part of it. But with that being said, why do you guys think they incorporated that with travel? Why would they say, hey, national vacation time, y'all need to leave. Y'all got to go somewhere. We don't care where you got to go, but you got to get up out of here. Why do you think travel is one of those key things that they want to recommend?
Janae, because after they did some surveys and they were trying to find out what wasn't working and what was working, studies show that 9 out of 10 Americans say it's important to use their paid time off to travel. And then 8 out of 10 said vacations are important to their overall health and well-being, but then they weren't doing it. Only 58% of people were planning their vacation, and then less than that were actually taking it. And so that was kind of how this came about. And it's so much, it's so healthy and important for us to do these things, because then we're not stressed out, we're not overworked, we're not screaming at people and fighting and cursing people out in traffic. We need to take that vacation. That's what it's built in for. And so many people, I see this year after year, come Thanksgiving and Christmas, everybody's trying to use that user leave. But depending on what industry you're in, you either don't have the time off because you're trying to crunch those numbers for the end of the year, or you just don't have the financial resources to get away, and then you end up losing those valuable vacation days that you've earned. So I'm going to throw it back over to you, and we'll ask some of the other ladies, what is it? Do you plan your vacations? This is the perfect time to plan your time out for the rest of the year.
Janae, to answer your question, I was just going to simply say relaxation, to recharge your relaxation.
Absolutely. But how many of y'all know people come back from their vacation more tired than they went? I'm just saying, go flash those mics. On Clubhouse, you get the flash mics, y'all. But in the UST, on the platform, you put in the comments, have you been on vacation and you found out that you needed a vacation from the vacation, right? Because you're packing in so much and don't have a lot of time. And most of us only have, 7 days, maybe 2 weeks, 7 days, 14 days of if you're full-time, right, 14 days. And if you may be part-time, you might have 7 days. But either way it goes, you're doing that throughout a 12-month period, right? A 12-month period. So people are very, very peculiar when it comes to, hey, we can get away. Let's go to Jamaica for 4 days and 3 nights. So they'll leave on a Thursday and come back on a Monday, turn it all the way up and tie it on Tuesday, right? So is that really what they wanted us to do? Is that really what they were envisioning when they say, hey, plan ahead for your vacation? I guess something is better than nothing. But here's a little tip that I'm going to share with you. When you want to go to a destination, right, it starts from the time that you leave your house. You should be relaxed, ready to go. Your mind is clear. Disconnect from that. What's this thing right I got in my hand? Disconnect from this from the time you leave. Turn it off. It's a smartphone for those on Clubhouse. That's what I'm shaking around. Turn it off. Disconnect. I am on vacation. Everybody knows it. And what that means is only emergency calls will get in. And you can set your phone up for this. So if you have children, if they're with your grandparents or whatever, only those particular calls can get through for you. Period. But we don't disconnect, we don't unplug, so our mind is constantly going. We're on the plane, we're getting Wi-Fi, and we're still doing stuff, right? And then when you get there, you're running, you're moving, you're going on different excursions. Listen, I just got a question for you guys. Do you really have to do excursions when you go on vacation? Is that a necessity?
It's definitely it's not something that you have to do. My thing with it, I never actually do the paid excursions. I always find, just excuse me for it, but I always go on the outside and find somebody that can do it for a little bit cheaper than excursions. And they actually show you the economy, like you actually go into town and see the things that the excursions don't offer you. But there are times where I just want to go on a trip and just relax. Like, I don't need to get out and see anything else. Just lay low, relax, because I'm trying to just get away from the daily hustles and bustles.
Listen, that was good, Kim. Hey, Chandra, that was really, really good. Because if you're gonna have the time, maximize your time management. If they have a full day excursion, you don't have to do a full day excursion. If you just want to go to the waterfall and that's the only thing you want to do, guess what? They're not going to tell you, of course, but you can say, I just want to go to the waterfall. And you can either take a taxi, get a local driver, and just go and pay $10 or whatever the rate is to just see that waterfall. You don't have to go hiking up the Rio Grande, zip lining, ATVing, then going to the waterfall. No, all day. Come on now. No. That makes me tired. So like Kim said, get out on the local economy. The biggest thing that you can say for Travel Tip Tuesday, if you are traveling and you don't want to do all that, go and ask the front desk, hey, where are the local drivers, or who do you recommend as a local driver? Guess what? They have it. They have them. They know exactly who to call. They can pick up the phone then and say, hey, what time you want to leave? And they will connect you with them. Local drivers, that's what they do. They got tours and they do transfers. So you don't have to be encompassing with all of that daily activity. And Kim said, hey, just relax. So if you're going to go, you're going to go hard, you're doing turn it all the way up, great. On that last day, just relax. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the spa. You can just go out get your Bali bed or be by the beach and just relax. Put your shades on. Again, disconnect from the smartphone. Close your eyes. Come on, y'all imagine. Come with me. Put your shades on. You got your hat on. Fellas, y'all got your hat on, got your trunks on. You got your juice, whatever your drink is, a flavor, and you got your music going, and you're just relaxing. No one is bothering you. No one is calling you. You're just relaxing. You're about to get ready and go back to the real world, right? So take the time to do that. Take the time while you're on your vacation to do that. But hey, Cherie, did this vacation holiday, did it say that you had to go out? Don't we have things like staycations as a recommendation that people can do where they don't even have to leave out of their backyard? They can just go to a nice hotel and relax?
We do, and when this started, Janae, they actually wanted people to use those days, and they wanted them to travel within the United States and help build our economy. And sometimes we forget when we want to get away, everyone's thinking about, oh, I want to go to the islands, and I want to go to the Caribbean. You could just go to a different coast. If you live on the East Coast and you've never been to the West Coast, there's some great places to visit on the West Coast. If you out on the West Coast, come on out to DC or New York and experience some things here, or go down to the Keys in Florida. There's so many different things that you can do. You can go up to Niagara Falls if you wanted to be by the falls, and it's just so many great vacation spots and things that you can do right here in the U.S. So yes, you can take that staycation and you can still have a wonderful, relaxing vacation and save up on, it doesn't have to be super expensive. It can be affordable and it can be exactly what you want it to be.
Drop the mic right there. We got some people in here from different places, and even Facebook, UST. I want to know, where are you guys from? Where are you from? And tell us, what are you known for? What is a place that someone can come if they're visiting your city? Where can they go, ladies? Where can they go? Cosina, you here? I see you. Marquita, I see you. Hey, thank you so much. Matrika, I see you. Kim, I see you. Thank you for participating. If you guys can't talk, just put it in the DM and let us know in your city, what is it that people want to go see? If you want to comment here on Facebook, you have to touch that StreamYard link so that I can at least see who you are. Otherwise, I won't. But you can put it in the comments. Thanks, Tiff. Thanks, Joanne. I appreciate you guys. But for me, let's see. Right now, I'm in Costa Rica, right? So don't count me. But let's go. I'm not going to do DC because that's where you from, Cherie. So I will do. I'm going to do Virginia. I'm going to do Virginia. So in Virginia, down there near Fredericksburg, they have some nice farms out there. And guess what? For United States military service members, there is a huge house that sits on a great plot of land where you actually can get away, you and your family. And if you want your cousins, your kinfolks, it doesn't even matter. You just really have to ask they just asking you how many are going to come with you. And it's a huge house, like 5+ bedrooms. But the thing is, it's taking you to a place that's within the city, but you're in the countryside just like that. And you're there to relax, to do nothing but relax, right? So even if you are like, man, I can't afford it. I'm speaking to the military service members because I'm military. Most of my battle buddies, they are too. UST, you know. But if you are, there are so many places where you can go if you don't have the money to do a staycation that will actually put you up, you and your family. You start at the USO with a phone call simply by asking, hey, my family and I would love to get away. I heard that there were programs where we can go in certain areas in our area that we can attend. So yes, you can do that. So don't let finances stop you from doing this, right? U.S. military service members, Army, Air Force, Navy, all of you guys, Coast Guard, pick up that phone, call the USO. That's the first step to do, and ask them, hey, are there any programs in your area that do retreats like that? Warrior retreats are so popular. We got Wounded Warrior that does it too as well. So you can call the Wounded Warrior Project program and go through them. Those are some things that you can do. But for you Clubhouse peeps, those who are not military, who else is from somewhere? Oh, Katrina. Katrina, what's in your backyard? She down there in Alabama. What's going on down there in Alabama?
We have the golf course. We have your national, what is that museum? The live action museum in Montgomery. Oh, we have a whole plethora of stuff. Educational wise, entertainment. We have a lot of food festivals, which is my favorite.
Don't you got a hotel that I came down to see you and I stayed at because I love staying at different places that you didn't even know about? That was a beautiful property.
That's the first one I mentioned, the golf course.
Oh, listen, she's shortchanging that. It's more than a golf course, y'all. You better say it. I'm gonna take it off, girl. You gotta tell me what that property about.
Oh my God, it's amazing. I had no idea where it was there. We went there. It's a golf course. It's a spa. It's beautiful. It's a restaurant. And the ambiance is amazing. I was just outdone when I saw it. I was like, this is here in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
And it's I think the golf course is a major golf course. I think that they were at one point trying to get the PGA there. I don't know.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Oh, wow. Oh, Marquita, I'm going to bring you on the camera. If you want to come on the camera, nod your head up and down. If you don't, go left or right. Yep. Okay, cool. I'm bringing up.
Yes, thank you.
It's okay.
I'm just going to say, here in the nation capital,
I changed my hair.
Many places come right here to Washington, D.C., and there's so many different things you can do for free, museums, go visit and see. We have tons of, if you're a foodie, Washington, D.C. is definitely a place to come. There's so many historic things to do. You have to go to famous Ben's Chili Bowl. There's so many Michelin restaurants right here in the nation's capital. You have to go to Union Station and the White House and the Capitol. And of course, the National Zoo. Everybody wants to come to the zoo and see the pandas. And so there's just so much to do here, so many great places to stay. So yes, you can find a vacation just about anywhere, right in your backyard, and enjoy it the way you want to. Be you. And back to you, Janae.
That was DC. I got Keitha on the line right here. She is here streaming live. Listen, she educated us on some places in Oklahoma. We was like, really? Where? What's that called? So I thought I'll mute myself and let her take the lead. Go ahead, Marquita. Let me get you off mute.
Hello, everyone. So, I'm here in Oklahoma. I'm at Elgin. It's about 15 minutes out of Lawton, which is Fort Sill. So we've kind of traveled over Oklahoma quite a bit. So, starting with Oklahoma City, you have the Botanical Gardens. It's an inside and outside type tour. They have all different kind of plants and the names of them, like what they do. And it's free on the outside, but it's like a pay on the inside. They have the Scissortail Park, where on certain weekends they have locals that bring in, like their crafts, their things that like they make, foods, like little weekend festivals. So and it's right there all in the same location. And even in that same location in OKC, there's the OKC Thunder basketball team's arena. There's a hotel right next to it. You can stay, you can walk across from it. You have the Oklahoma City bombing memorial that you can go to. That we went to that. That was very what you were taught in school about what happened doesn't do you justice until you actually go to it. So if you like historical trips, also Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma has the Black Wall Street Memorial. So those of us who know about the 1921 Tulsa massacre, the burning of Black Wall Street, that's down there. That is a must go and see. What used to be there will change your outlook on just the history of that event, and just knowing how many businesses and self-owned businesses were out there at the time. And Oklahoma has several waterfalls. Turner Falls is a location that we went to, an actual waterfall. Like, I wouldn't think Oklahoma had waterfalls because I was thinking that it's all flat and dry and Indian land, but it's not. They have several waterfalls, national parks, where you can take camping, hiking, you can walk trails. Route 66 goes through Oklahoma. So like you get on Route 66 and travel and see all the different restaurants and stop and sightsee. Even Oklahoma has a Facebook page called Oklahoma Day Trips. And you can find pictures of people who have traveled all through Oklahoma. They'll recommend certain restaurants in certain towns, certain things to do. So that's kind of like how I got my information of like where to go, and plus by word of mouth. People that have been in those locations, they've been there, recommended certain places we've gone, and how they described it. It was kind of like the same experience that like we had. So definitely one tip is to look in Facebook for like that state and see if they have like a day trip Facebook page, and people are always posting of like where to go and what to do. You on mute, Janae.
Sorry, y'all can hear me on Facebook, but I was really like, that girl done dropped these gems for real. One, she said she checked with the tourism department in her state. So I think a lot of people forget that, tourism, every state has one. Every state has one. You just got to call them, and they will send you brochures, they will send you maps, free ahead of time. And oh, by the way, like if you're doing Vegas, just FYI, if you get with the Vegas tourism department, they might even throw you something in there, like a little show or something, to get you paid, just to be like, oh, thank you for coming to our state. Miami, another one. If it's an attraction and you may have to pay for it, like a museum, they'd be like, hey, here's a coupon voucher. Make sure you have this and go, have a great time on us. Thank you for coming to our state. So these are some great things that she just dropped. But these last 4 minutes, we're going to talk about the elephant in the room. We over here talking about National Vacation Day, right? But we got this Omicron what, Florona, aka sneeze cold, whatever. We on this next level of this variant, right? Even my girl, you know, we've all been hit with it some way, somehow, some form of fashion, right? So with that being said, what do you guys think when we say people, hey, you guys go and take that time out? When these same individuals are like, well, you know, there's a variant out there. What do we need to know? What do they need to know? We can do popcorn style. Anybody can come off the mic, raise your hand. You come up on the platform. If you got comments and you're looking at the replay, by all means, put it in there too as well. But what can they do to be safe while they travel? Myself. Know before you go is very important. So I'll let you know something that you, if y'all don't know it now, y'all better stop wearing them cloth masks. Okay, let me tell you. Here's something you can do. You can take you can take a K95 if you do have it, or N95, because they're not cute, right? They're ugly. Put it underneath the cloth mask. Yeah, still be fashionable, whatever, and still be safe. So if that's one of your hangups, go ahead and do that. You know, put it on. You double masking up. That's even better. If you don't have an N95 or a K95, double up on your mask until you're able to get one to you. But that's one of the things right now is the cloth masks are no-go. So you don't want to get on a plane and they say, hey, you know, you can't wear that. You know, here's a mask for you, and just don't have to go through all of that. That's some of the things that you definitely want to know when you're going is do you need to be vaccinated? New York City. I'm not even talking out the country. I'm talking about right here in the great US of 8, right? New York City, you cannot go into the 40-40 club. Yeah, if you want to turn it up, yeah. No, not unless you got a vaccination card. They're taking your ID and they're taking your vaccination card. You cannot go into any restaurant inside unless you're vaccinated. You can't even go into any Broadway shows or anything of that nature unless you're vaccinated. Some people keep asking me, well, do they do COVID testing? No. They're very adamant. You don't get in unless you have the vaccination card. Chicago, yes, my hometown. They just dropped the hammer too. I was going to post it. They just did it this month. But you can't go into a restaurant in Chicago talking about, nope. You got to have a vaccination card. Absolutely. You want to go watch what's this? We're leaving basketball. You want to go watch the game? Guess what? You're going to need a vaccination card. You're going to need to be vaccinated, unfortunately, to get in any venues, any fun things, and it's slowly trickling down, mostly for these big cities. You know, the major big cities are doing this right now, right? So those are something you need to know when you go from state to state. Some cities are not even doing anything. You know, some cities are not, but that's where the tourism department come in, where you can call and you can just absolutely say, hey, what's going on in your state? What's going on in your city? I'm trying to go visit. Call the people who do know and go online and see what it is. It's easy for us to tell you stuff for the CDC, not CDC, but go on the US.gov site and go to the country website. But for the US, no, not so much. Go call, look at the tourism site, call someone there and just make sure. And Facebook groups, like Marquita said, get in those Facebook groups, find out what's really going on the ground in that city that people are talking about that you may not know about. Some stuff people don't report, but it's happening. So make sure you know. Here in Costa Rica, they're locked down on the same thing. However, depends on where you at, you can be okay with not, having a vaccination card. But I'm not saying, gamble with that. Just your luck. You got to get checked. So with that, hey, we are at our half hour mark. We do this every Tuesday. At the same time, same back channel, simultaneously, Clubhouse, StreamYard, bringing you the latest and greatest information that we do have so that you can have it and you can be aware and know before you go and not blow your dough. How about that, right? And with that, I'm going to ask the peeps in Clubhouse, if you guys have anything closing remarks to say, go ahead. You guys got the mic. This is Janae, and I yield mine. Ooh. Okay.
Hey, Janae.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me okay? It's Cherie, and I just want to thank everyone for coming on. I did pin a link up there to ustravel.org. They are right here in Washington, D.C., in the nation's capital, and you can get a lot of that information about planning your vacation day, as well as some other resources and events and some things, some safety regarding international travel, as well as U.S. travel. So check out that link, and I yield my mic. Thank you all for coming in. Have a great rest of your week.
Go ahead, Katrina. Katrina, did you have something? No, you did? Okay.
No.
All right. All right. I have the link posted up here, www.ustravel.org. That is information. You get it here first. No, I wish I was first, but you get it eventually as it comes. So if you guys want to know about anything else, go ahead and put it in the comments so that we can see it. If you're going to be watching a replay, go ahead and put the comments in the replay. Marquita, do you have anything that you want to leave?
Just to go out there and just have fun and just, I guess, I don't know, just go out there and have fun. Like you just never know what's in your backyard. Like we definitely didn't know that we had this huge lake that is surrounded by restaurants, so like you can eat on lakeside, and it's just an hour and a half away. So it's in your own backyard. So yeah, ask questions, Facebook pages.
Hey, this is what living life in the pandemic is like. Learn your backyard, know what's in your backyard, and see what you can do and have some fun with it and share it with others. All right, y'all be blessed. Y'all take care. As my girl, my little one say, we love you. There's no people who love us back. We like likes, we like hearts, we like shares because sharing is caring. If this is going to be your call to action for each of you, be safe out there. Be safe. Do the right thing. We want to see you around these Clubhouse streets. We want to see you on Facebook. We want to see you around in the world. Please, anyone that's watching the replay on this, go ahead and put in where you're from and give us a good attraction that's in your city as well so that we can come add that to our list of things and check it off. So again, we thank you. Take care, and y'all be blessed.